everybody, Allie Craig here for EmpiHER Magazine's this week on BS Brand Chronicle. We are calling BS on DIY. You know, DIY, God bless TLC for starting that stuff up with trading spaces. But DIY has totally gone the wrong way because everyone thinks they're a DIY expert on everything. And I know you do too. As an entrepreneur, you tend to DIY as much as you can, from your website to your sales copy to your social media. Whatever you can, you do it yourself, right? On many levels, this can be okay-ish to a certain point, but when you're really trying to up-level your game and really up-level what you're offering, you don't DIY it, and nor are you an expert on everything DIY. So, what happens when everything that you do is DIY? You end up training your audience that that's the way to do it as well. We as human beings like to mirror other people, and so your audience looks up to you. And that's a good thing. But in doing that, if they see that all you do is DIY, they're going to take on that same model, which in the beginning, you don't think is a problem. But in the end, they think they can do what you do as well. And as you well know, what you do isn't the same thing as DIY, just like a DIY website isn't the same thing as a professionally designed website. So what do you do about this DIY loop that we all seem to find ourselves in? Number one, you really need to distinguish what your service, product, or offer is over the DIY experience. Where are y'all alike? Where are you different? What are the pluses and what are the minuses? And you also need to minimize how much DIY you do. If you're really amazing at making beautiful websites, even though that maybe isn't what you professionally do, and they don't look DIY, cool. Go with it. But far too often, experts want to DIY things because they want the control. Completely understand that. But that isn't a DIY issue as much as that's a platform issue. And you need to make sure you're on a platform that you too can manage. But when we try to DIY everything from our websites to our business cards to our sales copy to our brand to any of it, guess what? We don't look like we're professionals. We look like we're a Susie Homemaker trying to make a business. That means we're not going to get the money. That means we don't own our expertise. That means we don't command the true kinds of relationships that we want via our business. So in the end, we shoot ourselves in the foot all because we're trying to save a couple of cents because we want to DIY our website. Stop the DIY, people. It doesn't work for you, and if you're a real expert, you know it doesn't really work for your audience. So learn when and where DIY can work and in what times it can. And also learn when true expertise is really the way to accelerate your income and your growth.